Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I have been talking to you recently on this channel about looking for a handbag to fill a gap in my handbag collection. Yes, there is a gap in my handbag collection. I was looking for a bag that was slightly lower luxury level than Chanel, Dior, Louis Vuitton, that was less designer, less conspicuous designer, less logoed, but had still a beautiful luxury classic stunning feel to it. Probably when you look at my handbags, I was looking for one that was much more quiet luxury than what my bag collection and choices normally are. And the reason that I was looking for a bag that was much more elegant and more classic looking and that was just not as in your face designer and screaming, look at me, I'm a Chanel bag, was because I wanted for work and I wanted to take to work whenever one of my very logoed, heavily designer bags is not appropriate. Now, I will still always take my Louis Vuitton Neverfull to work with me every day. That comes with me to my office. That carries my laptop, it carries my notebooks, my files, my pouches, my pencil case, everything. There's a video on it, backbreaker, kitchen sink, everything is in that bag. But I wanted a bag that was slightly less overtly designer to wear crossbody, that I could take to work and put in my phone, my wallet, my keys, a lip gloss, that I could wear crossbody for going to certain meetings, certain other places outside my office that I go to. Still looked really, really special and beautiful with what I was wearing, but just wasn't the first thing you saw and looked at it was the designer label. I told you guys that I was looking for that and I got some fabulous suggestions from you in the comment box about different brands that would fill that gap and that had really high quality, because that was a deal breaker for me. It had to be beautiful quality of a bag that were stunning and that would fill the gap that I was looking for. I researched the life out of these bags. You people were so helpful to me. You gave me so many options of brands that I hadn't even heard of. And one of the brands that you shared with me was Ateliers Auguste, which is a brand from France. It is a French brand where the bags are made in Italy. I must confess that before you come into the comment box and told me about this brand, I hadn't heard of them. So I put them on my list and they were one of the different types of this bag that I decided to research, and I spent so long looking at the websites, looking at reviews of these bags, looking at pictures of these bags, how they were styled, before I found the one that I thought was perfect for me, and this is the one that I decided to get. I did, whenever I decided to get this bag, let the brand know that, and they very kindly agreed to send me the bag that I was looking for. So in full disclosure, they did gift this bag to me after I had done all of my research and decided that this is the bag that I wanted to bring into my collection to fill this void and to wear to work as a crossbody bag. Now, I have been wearing this bag quite a bit already before I decided whether or not I wanted to talk to you about it and whether or not I wanted to share it. I wanted to make sure that it filled the gap that I got the bag for and that it fit everything that I needed, that I enjoyed wearing it, that I enjoyed the look of it, and that I was 110% happy with it before I shared it with you. And I have been doing that. So all of the packaging, I did keep the packaging to show you. It does come all wrapped. It says from Paris with love. There was lots of protection and stickers and all on the bag, but it's all off mine because I've already been wearing it, and that's just something I wanted to be upfront about before I did show you this bag. But I think it's absolutely stunning for this level of bag, for this low luxury level of price point. This bag has blown me away. The quality of this bag, the smell of the leather, the feel of the leather, the inside of this bag, the clasp on this bag. When I think of the price of this bag, and I'm not going to go too far down this train of thought because I think I won't like where I end up, but when I think of the price of this brand and then think of the price of some of the bags behind me that are not as well made, that are not as, not going down that line anymore, it's quite shocking. It is, and I suppose I have to, have to open my mind a little bit, but for what I have wanted this bag for, it has been absolutely perfect and I have been thoroughly enjoying using it. The one that I decided to go for and it does come in this dust bag, as you can obviously see. They do worldwide shipping and they do 30-day returns. So I'm going to leave their details down below for you in the description box. And if you do decide to try any of these bags out, there's 30 days to return it. So if you get it and you're not completely happy with it, just send it back. but for me, this has worked so well. Mine I have went for is in the black box leather, and I will get you the proper name of the bag that I chose because I got the smaller size. Shock. There's also a bigger version of this, and there's some other beautiful choices on the website, but this is the one that I was particularly looking for. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that this is exactly the style of bag that I've been thinking about adding and looking for. The clasp does say on it Ateliers Auguste down here, and mine is in the quite bright vintage looking gold. I love black and gold. I've told you before I'm in my gold era, and I just love it. Now, I want you to hear the closure. Think of some of those other ones I've had to show you in the past. Listen to this. It's so secure. That's the strength of the magnet on this. And mine probably does have some fingerprints over it already because it has been being used. It probably does. I don't think it has any marks on it. This one that I have went for is called the Mini Monsu Gold Edition. It is in black box leather. I was looking specifically for a black crossbody bag because of what I wanted it for. It does come in a number of other colours. It also comes in a really beautiful tan box leather. Personally, I'm not really normally a tan bag lover, but the tan version of this is beautiful for anybody that's into neutrals and tan type colours. I think it's really stunning. Mine was £374 in sterling. They do ship worldwide, so if you log into this from your country, you will get the cost of what this will take to send it to you. In respect of the bag that I went for, this is 6 1/3 inches high, 7.5 inches wide, and 2 inches in diameter. It is only £1. One of the difficulties I have nowadays is very heavy bags, because once I put all my things in, they hurt my shoulder and they weigh me down. But even with this quite substantial looking clasp, and you can see from the side just how thick that is and how, well, I think it's striking. It adds something. I was never going to go for a completely plain black bag, let's be honest. It had to have something to stand out, but it is £1. I will show you inside of it. It's water resistant leather. It comes with a dust bag. It has micro suede on the inside, which I will show you, and there is a bigger one of these. It is adjustable on the strap. Now, this came in the one longer length, so if you can see, there are 7 holes along the strap. I have mine in the middle. When it arrived, it was in a longer setting, but I thought it sat just a little bit too long for me. I have put it up one, but you can just move this along, and you just take these out and put the little gold studs into wherever the setting goes for you. It does have this gold clasp, as I was telling you. If I look inside, I will show you that it has the micro suede lining. Now, this has been used, so mine's probably got a little bit of dust in there, but also to show you perfectly, this is the iPhone Pro. It's not the Max, but if you look how much space there is for the Pro inside, there's plenty of room that you could also put the Max phone in there. I was also using this with my card holder. Let me grab one. I'm still using the long card holder from Louis Vuitton, but it's about the same size here as the Recto Verso, which is probably slightly bulkier. That fits in there perfectly with no difficulty. If I put in the DIor card holder as well, that will show you the equivalent of my key holder, which has also been in here. It's been in with my keys in it. You can see that we still have plenty of room for a lip product down here. I've also had my AirPods in it as well. There's still room if you wanted to put your sunglasses or something lying across the top. So this is classed as the mini version of this bag. I will give you the details of the larger version, but for me, this as a crossbody and not the kitchen sink never full bag carried everything that I needed. But if you do want a bag with more capacity, they do have a bigger version. You have a lot of other styles of bag, but this was exactly what I was looking for. It also has on the back in gold stamping here, it says Ateliers Auguste. It has a really strong smell of leather. Not overpowering, not in a bad way, but in a very, this is a proper real leather handbag. There's no mistaking that whenever you get it and you smell it. Whenever I smell it, does anybody else do that with their bags? Whenever it arrived and I took it out of the box, the smell was probably one of the first things as a real leather smell that I noticed, and I knew then that the quality of this bag was going to be really, really good. It does say on the back of this little patch, it says designed in Paris, made in Italy. This is a little slip pocket down here. You can see if I take these out to let you see it better, it does have this little slip pocket on the back, and then it has a pocket in the suede in the front just to give you some sort of organisation. And then it has that really strong magnetic lock. I will try this on to show you what it looks like on me. For reference, I am 5'1" and I am probably a small small size UK 12 at the moment. I've lost quite a bit of weight, and I'll show you how this sits on me. This, proportionately, the smaller version is perfect for me, but bigger bags are coming back, so there is the bigger one if that's what you're more interested in. But I have been loving this bag. I honestly think this is one of the best low luxury contemporary level bags at the moment. I did a huge amount of research, and I'm really glad that this is the one that I went for, and I really, really love it. I think it's beautiful and it's striking, and yeah, thank you to them for sending this to me. I was going to buy it, and it's perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you so much for watching me and my latest handbag edition. This one is a lot more practical than a lot of my bags. This actually is getting so much more use than a lot of my other bags because it's so practical, and I normally don't buy bags for practicality, but I needed this. There was a gap and it's worked perfectly, so I really, really love it. If this has been in any way helpful or enjoyable for you, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing, and if you would like to check out this beautiful brand, I will leave all of the details down below in the description box for you. If you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave you another video on the screen, and all that's left to be said is thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching me. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.